we're back in our little shop and we're going to be trying to take a look at just exactly how hard it is to actually make money in this game. If you do not know what you're going for to make that money. The shop is all stocked up, we've got this all going, but the one thing I do want to change, and this is just because I started out that way when I started playing this game, and it was simply trying to have a little bit of everything, and buying licenses in this game gets extremely expensive. And not only that, I tried to balance my shop as well, so I had everything here. But you gotta realize, not everything of this is gonna make you a whole lot of profit. So I'm gonna set the shop up just as my first one was, before I started knowing a little bit about how we could actually make a decent profit. One of the things that you're making a lot of money on in the early game, and it is actually throughout the entire game, is the booster boxes. These boxes all come with a pretty good profit margin. This one currently with the roundup and 10% plus gives us around 16.5. You can run market price, and usually you'll sell a little more items, but it's in the beginning it doesn't seem to be a whole lot different. But that's just my experience. It might be different for you, right? So we're gonna take away these. You can pick them up, pack them up, and then just throw them over there. Once you packed it out again, it is gonna be just as we packed it down. So you're not losing anything on this. So now we have a little more balance. I'm actually going to take this away because we do have the box and the book over there as well. So now it's only single shelf items, and we are in need of some rare cards, so we can get those up there. And this is pretty much how my shop looked in the first place when I started playing this game. I could simply not run this game and make a decent profit. We have 1,600 bucks right now. The store is stocked. We have a lot of inventory laying around here in this mess, but let's just flip the sign. We have the stocker guy standing out here. We're gonna be manning the register, but now, as we don't have a huge amount of these booster boxes oh no, that wasn't what it was supposed to be. God damn. I wanted to do like this, just so we have them. Don't do this, that is not a way to make money, but I wanted to right now. 94. I have to order a little bit more of these. And again, we don't have a whole lot of money to play around with. Oh, damn, I just unlocked the license by accident. I thought I had it. Should have been paying attention, I guess. Got someone wanting to buy some epic cards. That's not the right one. Been running the high level store so much, so I basically have no idea what I'm doing in this one when I actually have to do stuff myself. But we're gonna try to do our best. It's gonna be very, very noticeable that not the most of these people are not gonna be coming up here with big items that are gonna make us a lot of money. And then this guy obviously comes around and he just is spending big time. But we're gonna try to run the store like this, and then we're gonna set it up as it were just before with the extra booster boxes, just so you can see how impactful it is to have extra shelves with big ticket items, and especially big ticket items that they can grab multiple of. And one of the ways that this game works as well is the more items you have on a shelf, like over here, you can see you can fit 4 of these boxes here. That means if a customer goes up here and wants to buy any of these boxes, the maximum he can take is 4. Over here, where you can have 6, he could potentially take 6 from that shelf. So that is a way to boost your earning quite substantially in the beginning, and that way also boost your profit, obviously. Gotta order some more of these mats and some piggies, I think. I have no idea what I've actually got laying around over here. I don't think we have any piggies, so let's just make sure we don't run out. Another thing that's also gonna probably keep you broke in this game for quite a while is if you're trying to keep up with buying all the different licenses for all your new items. We have this one for 2,500 there. I don't see any way that we're gonna be able to get that currently, especially if we are also going to have to pay the bills, which we did in the beginning, and pay for our employees and restock in the entire time. However, good thing with the recent change in 0.48 patch, they added so the customers are a little less likely to go in and look for specific items, so you might not have to run the full store as we have been doing for a while on the other playthrough, but you can get away with having a little bit less inventory. Having a bit of, you know, different stuff is a good thing, if you want to be making sure that you don't get too many negative reviews and such. Not that they really matter, but you know, for the sake of keeping it somewhat sim-like. You can see we've got a pretty good 4.64 rating here, and we don't really have anybody asking for anything. Anything that you have available to unlock in the store, like this thing right here, the customer could essentially come in and ask specifically for this item, and if they don't find that, they're literally just gonna walk off, and you lose out on the sale. So having those items can be good. However, as we've also showed in other videos, you can use the $1 strategy to make a killing, and we're gonna make a similar strategy, but also with running every item that we have available within our means. We're not gonna try to go bankrupt, but you can see we're not making a whole lot of money doing this. And the thing is, we also need to be paying attention to our inventory constantly, just to make sure that we don't run out of too many things. And I couldn't see that. Have some booster boxes over there. We just bought those. Might as well help our guy restock. And we're good there. Let's just go and continue with our day. Ran out of air freshener, and we're actually running out of the big booster box. That is not good. That's exactly the one item that we do not want to run out of. Oh, forgot to buy the dang I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm wasting money on stuff here that I shouldn't be wasting money on, but that is what it is sometimes. Get those set up, and there we go. Box has no items. Get him to restock. I really wish he was a little bit faster, because he is not able to keep up with what we're doing right here. And a big thing, obviously, when you're running the register yourself, is always round up your items, because standing around and having to give them pennies or cents back is just not worth the time. Takes so much longer, and it's just get them out. It's the same thing even if you have AI running the cashiers. It is not worth it. Like they are going through the entire motion of grabbing one penny at a time, and it's, in terms of time, it just does not seem to be anywhere near the efficiency you would like to be looking at if you were to try and really turn a big profit doing this. All right, we are by the end of the day. Our guy is going home. He said no more, and we're left with an even bigger chaos than when we started, and we do not actually have a whole lot of money to show for it. We should have most of the things that we need to restock everything in here, but that also means that I don't think we've made a whole lot of money doing this. We had 86 visits, 81 of them ended up buying stuff. 347 items were sold for 5,711. And you can see here, guys, obviously I had a pretty hefty bill in the beginning. It was like 1,600 or something, I think. But in terms of simply just paying all this money to make this money, and that ends up in a negative profit. We're gonna run more day of this, and then we're gonna set up the extra booster boxes just to show you the difference, that we should probably look at quite a bit more. I'd say easily 20%. All right, our stock is now once again fully loaded. We have ordered in, so we have a little bit of inventory as well, but I'm just gonna show it to you guys because pay the bills first. And these are the things we currently can't afford. And this is a big mistake from me, because I actually wasn't aware that we had unlocked the epic card box 4. That would have helped us out quite a lot with profit, but let's just keep the store as it was to begin with the same items, so we're not gonna unlock anything. But that would have been another 1,200. If we wanted to get the Earth Battle deck, that would be another 1,000. So the money just disappears so fast. We might even have other stuff over here we haven't unlocked. You can see the playmat. We have 2 playmats right here. $2,000 and $1,500, and we can get both of them. There might be some figurine as well. $2,500 for the burr pig. That's a lot of money when we're starting out, and we did not make a whole lot. So let's just see again. We're gonna run it one more day with this. Everything is set to market price 10% round, and they do fluctuate. So some of them might be up a little, and some might be down a little, but overall it should pretty much be the same. Our guys out there taking a break, so we're just gonna fire up. I know there's boxes a little bit of everywhere, but I really can't afford much storage room, so this is what it is for now, and then we're just gonna try to see by the end of the day if we turned a decent profit. The only thing we're gonna make sure of is that we don't run out of items. We're not gonna be buying licenses. Oh, that's not the right one. And then, yeah, hopefully we can turn it into a little bit of a profit. But what we really want to see is obviously how it's going to be compared to when we get the other booster box set up again. So we have a lot more inventory of those. Hence, also bigger chance of the customers going to those shelves if they need to buy something other than the item that they came in for initially. And we're going to be sending this last customer out of the door. It is 9 p.m. and this is the store, what it looks like again. Complete carnage in here. We want to restock everything tonight so we can order in the stuff we are missing out on for tomorrow. And then we will see exactly how much money we managed to make. Then we're going to put up our booster boxes again. Hopefully I'll see a little bit of an increase in the profit, or well, in the money income at least. We do have 5,000 currently, which again, all gonna disappear if we were to consider buying the licenses just for the items that we have available right now. And I don't feel like I have a ton of inventory. Most of it does sell out during the day for the most part. So it is this one day to one day kind of thing. And now we're gonna be trying to stock everything up neatly once again, because our AI guy has been making a huge mess as per usual. All right, the store does look to be set up again, and this time we now have 3 more shelves here, 3 more shelves here, and 3 more shelves here with the booster box, as well as another shelf over here where we have 2 and 1 of the books, because the books, as said, is really decent money as well. Normally just run the booster boxes. Thankfully we had these in the inventory, but if we were looking to buy them, one of these shelves is 150, and then obviously whatever it costs to stock them, you'll have $2.50 on each of them, of the big ones. So that would be another $500 per of these. So you would be looking at a few thousand to get this up and running, but definitely doable with the money that we had made. Let's just take a look here how it went. 104 visits, 101 checkout. That's actually really good. And 7,000 in item earning. We made a profit of about 2,000. We're gonna start off tomorrow by paying off the bill immediately, and then we will see what we can make of monies. We will be buying a little bit of these to begin with as well, just so we have some for our guy to run around and restock, and that should be good. And the Stinky Boy controller is now ready for business as well. So let's just, where the hell is my guy at? He's coming down there. Really not the fastest one around here, but it is what it is. Get these set up. Should get the last of the other play mats as well. We do not have those in storage right now, so might as well just yank them real quick. And again, guys, we're not going to be buying any of the licenses for this either. We're just going to keep doing what we've been doing, but just with a slightly bigger inventory of the booster boxes. So hopefully we will be making a little bit more than the 7,000. If not, this is going to be a really terrible video. But the whole hope is obviously that we're going to see more booster boxes come through here now that we have so many more in this store. And there we go. First 3 ones are there, and that's a easy 141. This guy decided that he wanted plushies rather than some booster boxes. Why would you do that? And another 3, so easy 117. I really should bump up the price by $1 for them, just so they are gonna be 40 instead of 39, just to make things even quicker. But maybe we're gonna deter some people by increasing the prices even more. And that is 9 p.m. That guy should be our last, and just leaves. Sadly, but let's have a quick look here then. We are looking at 99, 96, 8,600, so almost 20% more in item earnings compared to the day before. We did gain a level as well, and profit we're looking at 4,560, and that is after we paid the employee and bill and the supplies. And what is really noticeable is that we're actually gaining the same amount of experience as we were just before. We have less items sold than we did yesterday. Yesterday we had 375, this time we have 356, but the item earning has simply just skyrocketed up to 8,600 from around 7,000. And it is only because we put a bigger larger amount of the boxes in the store. Obviously it can fluctuate because some of the customers might have very specific things in mind. It is also a day-to-day thing, but in general, the more of the booster boxes you fit in your shop, the more of them they are going to end up buying because they are available. I want to just show you at this level again to comparison. Let's just run a day of only booster boxes. I'll take down all the other items, and then we're running a full day of just having booster boxes up in the store just for comparison. We're probably going to see a lot less items sold. We might see around the same amount of money, maybe a little more, I don't know, but we will see. And this here is going to be the setup we're going to be running with. We got 5 small cabinets all filled up with the booster boxes, and this is actually going to be... I'm interested because we're obviously going to get less sales. We're going to get more customers coming in looking for specific things and just heading out again. But I have a feeling we could be looking at a pretty decent amount of money. Did we pay the bills? We did. Let's go. That's 5, so that's an easy... 195. Oh, just give him money backs. I would normally go and increase the price to 40 just because it is so much easier to deal with, but just for the sake of the experiment, we better keep it for the same price and then hope our stocker guy is gonna be able to keep up. And it's another decent order, another 195. Holy biggest one yet. That's a good one. 351. Oh, that's another big one. I love when they do that big flop. You'll just get 50 back. F that. Not gonna bother by doing all that math for just $1. Or handling even. The math was already done. But we are nearing the end of the booster box day. And I think we have fitted, so we're not even gonna run out completely. I should just restock that one, and then we're not going to be buying anything more because 12 minutes to go. Let's set it up and boing boing. Are you going to be the last customer? Nope. One stinky boy coming in and another nice looking dude. Are you going to be buying the whole store? 4 for you. It's fine. What about stinky boy? He's spending a little longer over there, so maybe we're lucky. Oh yeah, let's go. That's good. 27. And yeah, gonna need a little bit of money to restock, but just take a look at this. 85 checkouts, so only 11 checkouts less than we had yesterday. We had 10 more visits. We had 99 yesterday, but today we had 109. Experience wise, we actually gained more. We had 293 items sold on the 356 we had yesterday, but we got 300 more experience. And then money-wise, we're looking at 11,426 compared to the 8,601 from yesterday. Obviously, we did spend quite a bit more in supply, but what's actually interesting here is that we got out of this with pretty much the same profit as we did yesterday. Obviously, because the items that we're buying is a lot more expensive than just buying all of the random cheap stuff. So profit-wise, we're not looking at a huge margin, but I mean, it's still better than running the store regularly as we did the first day. So what I'm reading out of these 2 daily reports from day 15 and 16 is literally do the booster box strat if you want to make a very nice bit of item earning. Profit isn't as insane as you could have hoped for. Experience seems to be a little bit on the same side, maybe a little better, but the thing that you really get with this is a lot less stress because you're only ordering 1 item at the time. You're not going through and making sure your entire inventory is stocked up, and you do have time to stand around and rip some packs if that is what you want to do. But as seen in this video, it's actually gonna be possible if we do it like this. If we can make $4,000 profit every day, then we should be able to buy the licenses that we need for keeping the shop up and running, which is not really gonna matter a whole lot if we're doing the 1 booster box strategy, but we have got the money. So I think we can pretty much unlock all of the new things if we want to. Let's see, that's 34. 3,500 even in figurines. I think we had the Burr Pig. Oh, we even have this one too. And in the booster packs, we can unlock the new epic card box. And we still have a little bit of money to spare. So yeah, it is possible to run the store and buy all of the licenses if you are a little smart about it. You are gonna not be swimming in cash. Obviously, us upgrading to the epic card pack is gonna be a huge things in terms of at least I hope so. Let's just quickly check the prices. We have the epic for 42, and where it's actually not going to be that much of a profit, but it is going to be a little bit of an increase. So yeah, take from this little experiment what you want. I think if I were to start now, I'd definitely just do this.